Hey, welcome to Chere'er's Lifestyle. Today, y'all, is going to be another garden day. Yep. Uh, let's see. What am I going to do today? But first, I would like to thank you all for coming by my channel. Y'all see the sun and everything is coming out. It's like in the 60s. I'm in Kentucky in Zone 7A. And let's see. I am a beginner gardener. Yes, I am. I am a beginner gardener. But I just want to thank you all for coming by my channel. I would love thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Thank you all for commenting on my channel. So today is going to be, like I said, another garden day. I'm going to mix in that peppermint oil that I told you about on my other video that I showed from another YouTuber that actually had put on there. But y'all, I went to Chat GPT. If you go to Chat GPT, it'll show you what to do, how to do things, break it down, how to mix it. So that's what I was needing. I was needing the mixture, like the temp, how many teaspoons, how many drops. So I did go to Chat GPT, and it actually a step by step of how much water, because I think I have a gallon of water, how many gallons you put in there, how much detergent, how much peppermint oil, and how much neem oil. But I am going to bring you all along once I mix it. Also, I'm going to get ready for the fall. I have another netting that I'm going to actually try to see if I can put it on here so I can cut it for the fall. All right, y'all. Y'all see these beets that are down here? They are really coming up. So it's about, let's see, one, two, three, I think four beets that needs to be separated because they're all together and they are like a beets are like a bulb. So I need to separate those so they can grow. Yep, so they can grow. So I had to separate my mustard. It looked like somebody took my mustard. Well, no, there's the little one there it is right there. Like somebody took the leaf off of that one. But I did separate my mustard, but it looks like some pest and took it out because there was one right over here that you can't see, but I showed it to you all. It was two of them, but I had moved them because they needed to be spaced out. The seedlings need to be spaced out, but it looks like everybody wants to take out my little vegetables. But that's all right. Maybe it'll come back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this part of the fork and get these seedlings out. And I have some on the other end of this bed that I'm going to have to do too. I'm going to leave one in here. The birds want to be disrespectful. I think I'm going to leave one in here, but I'm going to take out the other one. The sun has went back in, y'all. Good thing it was out for a little bit, but it's supposed to rain tonight. Later on, it's supposed to be tonight, early in the morning, I believe. It's supposed to rain. So let me go ahead and get this seedling and put it back in here and put this one back. Oh, I need to put some more dirt and stuff in here because when I built up this bed, it looks like some more stuff is coming up. So I need to put some more, but I'll do that in the spring. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So I went ahead and did that one. And then I have, let's see, two more. So I have this one. It looks like the roots were starting to take form. So I'm going to put it right over here. If you can see me. Let's take his glove off. Put it down in there. Sometimes using gloves can get in the way. This is just a weed. And then I have two more. So I need to figure out where I'm going to put this one. Let's see. I'll put one over here. Nothing's right here. Let's see. I think I'm going to take my gloves off because it's not doing right. One's going to be right here. All right. And then I have one more. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. I'm going to put it. Let's see. Where can I put this last one? I want to try to put it in the same area because I have these other beads over here that I need to also. I'm probably put it over here in this corner. Yeah, I'd put it over here. So let me turn you over here. I hope you can see it. All right. So those are done. Those are done. So I have one right here. And then I have two almost in the same area. So let me bring you on the other side. Hold on. All right, y'all. So I'm over here on the other side of the bed where the other beads are. So it's probably about almost the same amount of beads. So I'm going to get those up. I'm going to leave one over here. I'm just going to use that's the end of this fork because I don't want them to actually break off. So here's one I'm going to leave over here. The soil is good. It's really, the soil is moist. It's really moist. I thought maybe I would have to, thought it was kind of dry, but it's not. But it's supposed to rain. So I'm going to leave this one over here. Then let's see, I have one. How many is in here? Is this two or three? 1, 2, 3. I have 3. So I need to figure out where else I'm going to put them. Uh-oh, the leaves are coming down, y'all. The wind is blowing. It feels good out here. The wind is blowing. Let's see, I have one right there. Put that around it. Hopefully no pests would take it out like they did my little mustard. Oh, I hate that. You try to grow stuff and then the pests want to come and take you out. So let me take this up. These little weeds. These are little weeds. Let's see, got one right there. I think I'm going to put one right here. Let's move some of this. Okay. I'm going to put one right here. Dig it up with my hand. My finger, rather. Put one right there. Is he already done fertilize the beds and stuff, so I didn't have to refertilize anything. So one's going to be right there. So that's not far apart. I mean, that's far apart from each other. So I have, let's see, I think I'm going to put one, put it down a little bit, one right here. Yeah, I'll put this one down here. Yep, right there. And then this last one, let's put that last one over here on the other side. Let's put it right here. Yeah, I want to get these down in here because the frost is coming for us. Supposed to be in the next 3 weeks is our frost. So, all right. So those beets are down in the ground. So they should be able to go ahead and do what they need to do. The soil is moist. Right here, y'all. Let me take you over here. This right here is one of my mustards, but something came through and took off the leaf. And then also, I had a mustard over here. Hopefully, it will come back, but I'm going to leave that alone. But on the other side, I have, I don't think I have anything to separate yet. No, I don't think so. So I went ahead, and also, y'all, I do have garlic in here. I have garlic also, and my garlic is growing along with over there in my container. My garlic is growing. So this is my collards, my beets, my garlic. I have a spinach, nasturtium going on in this bed. Yeah, when it comes spring, I'm gonna have to add more soil because it has all the stuff that I have up under this soil has broken down, and I can tell. And I'm gonna have to mend these beds in the spring, both of them, mainly all three of them. I'm gonna have to mend the beds. All right, so there is my beets. All right, y'all. So this right here, I got this from Amazon. It is not sponsored or anything. I bought this with my own money, but this is what I'm going to cut. This is called a plant cover. It is freeze protection. So when the frost come or when it starts snowing and everything, I can put this on my vegetables. So I'm gonna cut this, and for my first, my second, and my third bed, and I'm gonna cut this. So I'm gonna let you all see when I'm cutting it. All right, so I wanted to show you all up close so you could take a look at the one that I did purchase. And it actually protects from frost, sunshine, insects, snow, and also wind. So that is a good thing. And that's what it says down here: effective protection from frost and cold weather. And there's the rest of the information. And it's a 10 by 50 feet. And there it is. So that's what I wanted to show you all. Okay, y'all. So here is the first one that I had. I had a little struggle, y'all. Let me put y'all up a little bit so y'all can see me. All right, so I had to struggle a little bit as far as putting it on which way or whatever. So this is the first bed. So I'm going to cut it so I can put it up for when the frost comes and the winter comes. Then I have it to put it on here. And then I'm going to do the same thing to bed number 2 and 3. And then I'll come and show you all what I actually completed. So this is the first one. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Let's see. I don't know how much. Let's see. And see, it goes over my grow bags too, but I'm not worried about my grow bags. So I'm going to go on and cut this. Let me bring you all down so y'all can see me cutting it. Hope y'all can see me cutting it. I just got me some regular little scissors and just cutting it. But I'm not going to put this on today. I'm just cutting it for me, so I won't have to worry about getting out here and doing it. So here is the first one. And then I'll bring you all back so y'all can see me. Hold on. Then I'll bring you all back once I complete the second one and the third one. Okay? All right. All right, y'all. So here is the second and third bed. So let me go ahead and cut this. Cut this. I know y'all can't see me cutting on the other side, but hold on. Just hold on. All right. So move this out of my way. I'm going to move y'all a little closer. Hold on. I hope y'all can see it. Y'all can see it. Here is the finish. Well, no. I'm going to move y'all over here. Hold on. There you go. Bring it up a little bit. And here is the finished part. Here is the finished part for bed 2 and 3. All right. All right, y'all. So I am back. I had put up the bedding, well, the cover, and then I put up. I'm looking because my dog's out, so I want to make sure she's okay. I put up the cover for bed 1. I mean, I just put up the cover for bed 2 and 3, and you all see how I actually cut it and put it on top of there. So I put the extra in another grow bag for like a little storage. So I'm over here on the other side where the containers and the grow bags are. So 2 vegetables I am going to take out. Oh, my earring is crazy. 2 vegetables I'm going to take out. This bean vegetables out of this grow bag. It's just not doing well. And then I'm gonna go ahead and pull this green bean, the yellow green bean. And then in the container, I'm gonna show you all the vegetables are growing in there. My garlic is growing. My thyme is coming through, but not as much. And then my calendula. I think it's calendula. No, cilantro. I'm sorry, it's not calendula. I don't know why I keep saying calendula. It's actually cilantro. About 2 of them is growing in here. So I'm going to show you all that. So let's go ahead and get it because it's supposed to rain today and it is starting to get cloudy. But it's not supposed to rain until later on tonight. But you know how the weather does. It changes, honey. So right now it is cloudy. So let me show you all. Hold on. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get this done. Let me go ahead and pull them because I can hear a train coming. And y'all know how it is over here with me and the train. If you're new here, I do live by railroad tracks, and it is training. It's train, not training. It is trains that come through. So, oh, that, you can go ahead and, oh, that came all the way off. Look at this. That came all the way off. So I know it's time for it to. And this is only one that came. I don't know what it is. I only get like sometimes one vegetable. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out of her. Oh, look at those roots. Look at the. I'm going to put this in my compost. I'm gonna put. I think I'm gonna. Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and get the seeds out of here. So I'm gonna put that down there. So it's in this one. It's in this bed. So I got lettuce in here. This is my turnip, and it's getting big. I'll bring you all close also when I do my little walkthrough of everything. So look at this. Look at that pea. I'm gonna get the seeds out of here too. I'll put it down there. I'm gonna pull this up. The little root system. The root system. Just look at this. I don't know what's going on with these. So move this one. I'll take this up off of here too. Oh, it's a little worm. We'll put this worm. I'm gonna get this worm. I'm gonna put it back in here. I'm gonna put it in there so it can grow. All right, so that's done. Then I'm gonna pull y'all a little closer. Let me go ahead and put these in my compost. So I have two of them now. I have two composters. Oof, these damn daggone bugs. Ugh, I can't stand that. But anyway, I'm outside. So let me bring you a little closer. Let me push it down. All right. I hope y'all can see it right here. I'm going to have to separate these. These are starting to grow. These are radishes. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 kales coming. And the beets, there's 2. So I need to separate those and put them in. I think I'm going to put it in this grow bag that's over here. I'm going to put 2 of them in the grow bag. Or I might just put the kale in the grow bag. No, I'm going to leave that grow bag alone that I just took the pea out. But I'm going to move these and put them in the bed number 3. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So let me go ahead and do that. And I'll bring you all back. All right, y'all. So I am back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the radishes out of here. I'm going to leave 2 radishes in here. Take 2 of them out. And then the kale, I'm going to leave those in here. I'm going to let them grow a little more. And also I'm going to let the beets grow a little more. But I'm going to take these 2 radishes, take 2 radishes out and put them in bed number 3. So I'm going to use just the end of a knife, plastic knife, to dig this out. So take that out. I'm sorry, y'all, if y'all hear anything that is, let's see, ours, the fire department. They must have went somewhere, or they might have been just out and about at the grocery store. Probably going to the grocery store, probably. Or just came back from somewhere. All right, so this one radish is going to stay right there. And then I have 2 right here. I'm going to lay them right there. And then this one, space that out and put it down in here. And then I'm going to leave the beets alone. I mean, not, yeah, the beets alone right now. I'm going to let them grow a little more. And then also the kale, I'm gonna let those grow a little more because I got, let's see, one, two, it's three kales in here, and then there's four beets more in here. So I'm gonna leave those two radishes in there, and I'm gonna take these two and put them in bed three. All right, so let me bring you back. All right, so I'm gonna go on the other side, and so you all can see what I'm doing. I'm walking around because I got these hips, honey, and these hips and the camera and everything is not going to do well. So let me show you all more. Okay, hold on. There we go. Hope you all can see it. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them right here. Let me move this out. It's gonna be. All right, so let's see. Let me move this out. I'll put them like kind of next, almost next to each other, but not next to each other. All right, so here they are right here. So put one right here. All right, and then if you can see, I'm gonna put one right here. The soil, y'all, is really nice and rich. All right, and put that around here a little bit. Around here. All right. All right. So these two right here, and I'll bring you all closer when I go and when I do my end of the garden tour. Okay. So I'll bring those along and you can see them. All right. All right, y'all. So y'all, I am over here by in this grow bag. It's got a nasturtium and it's got the sunflower. So the sunflower is about to be gone. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull it, and I'm gonna look in here and see if I can get the seeds. If not, then that's fine. So let's go ahead and pull this. Ooh, the roots, honey. Ooh, the roots wasn't trying to let me. Was gonna take me out. Let's take this out. And the sturgeon is doing okay. So put this in my compost, but I'm gonna first see there's some ants on it. If there's some seeds in there. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's get that. And I'm gonna move this. All right, so I bring you all back. All right, y'all, so I'm gonna check and see if there's any seeds in here, if it dried out, and put any seed, if there's any seeds in here. So let's see. Oh yeah, there's some seeds in there. Look. So I'm going to take these seeds out, the ones that have, it doesn't look like they dried out all the way, but the ones that have dried out, which is one right there, I'm going to take it and for next year. Yeah, they all haven't dried out, but that's fine. I don't need them all, but the ones that I can tell that have dried out, and which is moving, if you can see it right there. All right, y'all, so I am going to show you all how I mix the DIY pest control spray that I told you all about in the other videos. That one YouTuber, she was showing it on her channel, but I went a little further and I went to Chat GPT. And if nobody knew about Chat GPT, this is not sponsored by them, okay? Me and my husband, we go to Chat GPT, especially him, and he actually goes deep and dive into that with the AI and all of that. Now I do the Chat GPT. I don't usually do the AI, but I'm gonna probably start looking into that too because that's where it's at, y'all. I'm telling you, that's where it's going. So I went a little bit further and I put it into Chat GPT, and it gave me information as far as what to use. All her stuff that she said is correct. Okay. So let me show you all what I'm going to be mixing up. That is it right there. And then it goes a little further. So that is what I'm going to be mixing up. It says a gallon of water. Because I told them I was using a gallon of water. You have to actually be specific of what you say in Chat GPT for them to give you what you need. And you can always edit it and say, no, that's not what I want. I want this, that, and the other. Okay. So I'm using a gallon of water, 1 to 2 teaspoons of unscented, non-antibacterial, mild liquid soap, detergent, 2 tablespoons of neem oil, and 15 to 20 drops of peppermint oil, which is about 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. I already got my water in my gallon. So I'll bring you all back and so you all can see me measure out and mix it. All right. So I'm back, y'all. So I have my gallon of water. This is my sprayer that I got. I got this sprayer from the Dollar General. They had a sale going on back in the summer. It was buy one, get one free. And then they always have them. So you might just want to look. They might have them sitting around. But this is my gallon of water that I got. This is the dish soap that I'm using. Um, it's actually from Home Bright. And all the products that I'm using is not sponsored or anything. So I got this from the Dollar Tree. And this one is, let's see. Yeah, so it's called Home Bright Dish Detergent. And that's supposed to be mild. Then I got the peppermint oil. And then I ordered some neem oil. Now, the peppermint oil and the neem oil, I actually ordered those off of Amazon. And then I have, set these to the side. I have my spoons. I have a teaspoon. I have a tablespoon. And then I have another teaspoon. So I got those from the Dollar Tree. So it says on the instructions, I'm going to go by the instructions. It says mixing instructions. Add warm water to the gallon container, not hot, just warm to help mix oils. Add the detergent and mix gently. Add neem oil and peppermint oil, then shake well before each use as oil can separate. All right, so this is supposed to be for slugs, moths, white butterflies, cabbage moths, ants, cutworms, hornworms. So all of this is supposed to be for this. And they said also I can use the BT as far as the spray. Use some garlic oil or garlic extract in here if I want to add it. Or it's called DE. And I'm going to show you all the name right there. That's the name right there that you can also use in here to make it a little bit effective. The DE, it says not mixable in water, but dusting soil and leaves is great for slugs, cutworms, and ants. So that'll be good for that. The BT, they said, is targeting caterpillars. And then the garlic oil or the garlic extract, use like maybe 1 to 2 teaspoons. It's a repellent for a wide range of pets. Okay, so I already got garlic in my beds, so I didn't want to. I'm just gonna mix this in here now. Next time I might mix some garlic. I might mix the BT, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that first. So let's go ahead and get to mixing because the sun, y'all, has went down. The sun has went down. If you can tell, I'm so sorry if it looks kind of shady. That's because it's cloudy out and I don't have my light for you all to see it. So let's go ahead and add the detergent, and then it says mix well. Oh, I don't have a mixture, so hold on. All right, I had to go get something to mix it up with, and hopefully these will be okay. So first, we're going to do the detergent, like they said. And detergent, it is 1 to 2 teaspoons. So I'm going to put 2 teaspoons in here. Okay. And this is 1 teaspoon, but I'm going to put 2 of them. Put 2 teaspoons. Push it down in the water so we can rinse it out. All right, so that's 2 teaspoons of that. So let me mix it gently. Oh, the sun's trying to come back out. All right, so we mix that. So next is you add the neem oil and the peppermint oil. So let's go with the neem oil. Neem oil, I'm mixing 2 tablespoons, and this is tablespoon. So I'm mixing 2, with equals 1 ounce. 1 and 2. I'll put that down in the water. Mix that up in there. Okay. And then the peppermint oil is it says 15 to 20 drops, or it's about 1/4 a teaspoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the 1/4 teaspoon. I always shake my stuff up, no matter what. So let's go ahead and do a 1/4. I'm just gonna put a little bit more. Because pests do not like peppermint oil. Let's go ahead and mix this neem oil off of here real quick. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. And then if I don't use, which I know I'm not going to use probably all of this, but it says always shake it up before I use it. So I'm going to. Got that. All right. So everything is good. Let's go ahead and put this top back on here. And then let's go ahead and let's see. All right. It is. I'm going to spray it out a little bit. All right. Yes. Okay. Let's see. It's got a little air in here. Let this air out. All right. All right. There's a little air in there. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go over here and spray. But I am going to bring you all along. I'm messing with the camera. Sorry about that. So I'm finished mixing up the DIY pest control spray. And it's 1 gallon, which you all already seen. So I'm going to turn you all around and show you all how I'm going to spray everything. All right. All right, y'all. I'm back over here by the beds. So y'all see me mix everything up on the pest control. So I'm going to spray my vegetables, my bed, around the bed, and all of that. So hopefully this whole gallon will get me through my garden, which my garden is not really bad, and I see a white butterfly flying around. So I want to go ahead and hurry up and do this before it start taking my vegetables out. All right, so let's bring you down. All right, let me turn you over here. Let's go on the second and third bed. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna get up under them. I got along and get on top of them real good and under them. And let's move it down some so you can see. You see that white butterfly, y'all? Yeah, I'm spraying you away. Yeah. Spray it on top. Spray it on the bottom. And on the top. And you got to get up under the bottom too, because they be hiding under the bottom. And oh my goodness, my thing came off. There it go. There it go. Has some bloopers. Let's get over here. And I forgot to tell y'all what it said of how long it actually lasts. I'll tell you all. I'll put it on the screen and let you all know what it says. So we did that. And I want to do the whole bed too. So the pests, they don't like the smell of peppermint. All right. So I'll bring y'all back when I'm finished. All right, so I'm over here on bed number 1. Y'all, I see why this came off. Why did I forget to screw this on down here? Ugh, I gotta get some more. There we go. And let's get to the back. The backs of them. I always go to the back and spray it. And then I'm gonna spray the bed. Spray the bed too. So if I'm spraying the vegetables, I'm spraying the bed. Let's go ahead and get this side. Lift these up. Oh, it then took my other vegetable is gone. My other collard that was right across. Somebody done took it out. That's just crazy. So let's drench that one. That's all right. I live and I learn. All right, so bed 2 and 3 is done. All right, so let's go ahead and get the container and grow bags. That lets some of the air out. There we go. Spray it. Spray it. Spray it on here. Yeah, you want to spray the back of them. All right, that's done. I'm glad this is long enough to where I can just spray it on top. So those are sprayed. Everything's done. To the carrots, bring it down. And let's spray the carrots. And see, you want to do this before the sun comes up, before it starts to get sunny. Let me go ahead and bring you up so you can see me. But yeah, you want to do all this spraying and everything before the sun comes out, and it can bake your vegetable leaves and everything. It can fry them. So you want to do that. But now, since it's just sunny, the sun is coming out just a little bit, but not a whole lot. So I'll bring you all back. All right, y'all. So here is the tour of the updated. So we got a calendula right there. It's still calendula. There's a radish, a radish. I had to put those a little deeper because they was coming out and they would look like they were small. So not big, but they were small. So I had to put those a little deeper. Then y'all, I planted a garlic right here. And then over here are my arugulas. So this is one, and I've had harvest some over here. And y'all, arugula tastes good. Tastes to me almost like lettuce. So that's good. And then I have another garlic right here. And I had to push those down just a little bit more because they was coming out. My sage. And then here's another garlic. I had to do the same thing with this one. Then my snapdragon. Then look at my carrots. My carrots is looking nice. They're looking nice. And then look at my Swiss chard. It is starting to grow some more. Now that one hasn't started anything, which is fine. I'm just going to leave it alone. Then in the corner, it's my snapdragon. The carrots over there have not come. I think because it was my fault. I did not water them like they should have been watered. But it is what it is. At least I got some right here. I got some carrots right here. I know how to do going forward. And then in this grow bag, it's still an nasturtium. Then in this grow bag, it's a radish in here, which I had to push that down a little bit. Then it was a nasturtium right here. My basil is gone. They took it out. That's a leaf. It was a basil right here. It's something that like basil. Took it out, honey. And then they get ready to start cutting grass. Oh, Lord. And then here's nasturtium. Let me turn it around so you can see. See it. That is pretty. And then there's a nasturtium right here. This used to be my peas bag, but I bought it over here from over on the other side where my containers and grow bags. So I just put that over here. And then there's another nasturtium, and nothing is in that bag. So let's go over. All right, so we got nasturtium growing, because remember it was smaller. It's growing. Then I got my collard. It is growing. I don't know what's that on there. And then there's I think it's collard over there. And then I remember the beets that was right here. It was a lot of them. So I took those and I separated. So here's a beet. There's a beet. They ate my mustard, but the little stem right here, I think that's no. They took my mustard out. I got a garlic over there. This is a collard. I have a beet. This is a collard. Then I got my spinach. beet right there. There's a garlic right there, beet, and then a beet. And then here is collard. Then here is a collard. This is a champion, nasturtium. All right, so let's take a look. Here's a nasturtium in here, but I don't know what's going on. I'm going to leave it alone. Y'all look at my dill. I wasn't doing good with dill at first, but look how it's just flourishing. Look at that dill. Dill just looking so good. So good. I think I'm going to harvest some before the frost because I need to dry it out so it can give me some. Then calendula is still right here. It hasn't grown no more. Then there's a nasturtium. Here is a golden southern calendula. I mean, not calendula, collard. They took that collard out. Oh, Lord. My mustard is still right there, if you can see it. Then this is a collard. Here's a garlic. Here's a garlic. I'm going to get some tags and put them in there before I put the shade back on here. And then I think this is a collard, I think. Or it might be a kale. I'm not for sure until it's still growing. Then I think I just showed y'all this garlic. Then this right here is a radish. I bought it back over here from the container. Now this mustard did not grow. Didn't do anything. And then here is the nasturtium. All right, so that's bed 1, 2, and 3. So let's go over here to the grow bag and the barrels. Here go the barrel. You see the carrots are growing. They are really growing. Then let's walk over here. Look at the turnips. So I got one turnip. I got 2 turnips in here. I thought it was just 1, but 2. You see down there? Let me show you. Hold on. There you go. There's 1 turnip right here, and then 1 turnip right there. So it's 2. They look like they fighting each other. I didn't know I could have split those, but that's all right. And then this is lettuce. And y'all, this is a turnip right here that's growing in between. So I got 3. So pretty soon I will be harvesting this big one. And then I got cilantro right here growing in. Then I got the radish. Those 2 I left over here. These are kale. These are the dinosaur kales coming up. And then these are beets, which is 5 of them. So I'm waiting for these 2 to get big, the kale and the beets to get big so I can move those. My thyme is coming in. This is thyme. It's real little. And then y'all look at my garlic. This garlic is playing good. So my garlic is growing. So even though the garlic I think they said it takes 9 months. And if I'm wrong, I will put it on the screen. I think it takes 9 months for me to harvest garlic. So that'll be sitting over there in the corner for a while. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and end this video. I just want to thank you all for coming by Chere'er's Boutique. Just like and subscribe. Leave me some comments, good or bad. I take it all. But have a nice day. Bye.